wanna work and pay her bills. Fuck up on a man who keep it real.
That's right.
She just want her girls to know the deal.
They do.
She just told her boss just how she feel.
Fuck you.
She just hit the club up on a Thursday. Told the bartender I ain't feeling thirsty. Took a couple shots just like it's her birthday.
I feel like we really need like our own theme music for this because I be putting it to mine and maybe I
Oh,
should.
true shit. We'll figure out something. We're gonna figure out something.
Yeah, but I mean, I just be like in a little bippity bop. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Sippin and Vibin. You got your girl, Miss JL8 from We Don't Sip Tea, We Drink Wine.
And you got your boy AJ from Hip Hop Vibes, the podcast. It's like a Tribe Called Quest. You got to say the whole thing. And yeah.
Biggity facts. Yeah, and we're back.
Another week.
I'm doing a portrait view of this video. It says it's for the best view, but Restream look like it's lying right now.
I'm street. I'm weak.
So this episode, we will be reviewing albums from 2005. I love it.
20 years ago. God damn.
Yeah, we went all the way back.
Woo.
What was you doing in 2005? How old were you? Like, we were in high school.
I was 15 years old. I was 15 years old.
Yeah, same.
I was like freshman/sophomore year.
Same. We were in high school. We were you bad? I was good.
Oh, no, I was good. I didn't do shit in high school.
Yeah, I wasn't smoking. I wasn't drinking. I wasn't partying. None of that.
I was such a good noodle.
Me too.
I mean, I went to school dances, but that was pretty much the only partying I actually did.
So I did go to my prom, but I didn't really go to dances. We didn't have dances for real.
Oh, wow.
Y'all had dances?
We did. You know, we had dances.
Oh, wow.
Of course, it's just people in there twerking, but I mean.
Yeah. That would have been cool for me. That would have been nice to experience at a young age. But, you know, I did sneak out. One time I was hanging out with this girl who was older than us. I think she was like 19 and she lived on her own. And she worked in makeup. I was like 15, 14, I think. Yeah. And I always hung out with people older than me. They either older than me or younger than me. But anyway, she took us to like this teen / it was like a preteen / adult club for real.
A preteen / adult. Okay.
Yeah, like young adult. Young adult.
Okay.
I think it was like you had to be 18 to 20, early 20s to get in there. But I was like 15, 16, I think, going into the club. My mom was tight when she found out. I never got to hang out. I believe it.
My parents were doing the exact same shit.
Oh, I never hung out with that girl again. I was so mad. And I wasn't even a party at the time. I was a wall sitter. And so I was so mad. Damn. I never sat on the wall.
Nigga got in trouble for just sitting on the wall. That's crazy.
Do you feel me?
That's hilarious. That's funny. But I understand.
So I never sat on the wall again. Moving forward, I get up and do my thing. But it was a vibe. Yeah. So 2005, Mariah came out with The Emancipation of Mimi, and Jeezy came out with
Let's Get It, Thug Motivation 101.
Okay, that's what it's called. I didn't know it was just Thug Motivation.
That's the full name, yeah. That's the
full name. Interesting.
Let's get it.
I love it. Now, Mariah wasn't new on the scene in 2005. Oh, this was like her comeback album, low key, high key.
This is like her 10th album, right? I believe this was her 10th album.
I think so. It was.
Let me look at my notes. Hold on.
I love the notes.
Yeah, 10th album. It was her 10th studio album.
Yes, thank you, because I did not know that. I did know it was like mad albums that she had. You know what really brought her back? Because she had that Rainbow album, and that flopped real bad. It was the movie and the
glitter movie.
Glitter. Thank you. I was like Rainbow.
I remember that movie. I mean, I ain't watched it, but I remember the bad reviews.
Same. I didn't watch it either, and I didn't listen to that album. So I can't wait to go back and listen to that album. But that Mariah album flopped so bad, and so did the movie. This one was like her comeback album because everybody was like, well, maybe Mariah lost it. Maybe she fell off. She don't have it no more. But this diva came back swinging with this album.
She did.
Was this your first time into the Emancipation of Mimi?
It is. This is actually my first time listening to a full Mariah Carey album like ever. So then, yeah.
For real?
I see why. Yeah, like that.
Oh my God.
So I see why this album was very like critically acclaimed. I was just like, this is a very well put together album.
I'm so glad you loved it. This was Chef's Kiss. This was like the perfect Mariah album for you to listen to then for your first one. One of the perfect ones. Because I will say that what is it? Honey, I think it's that album. Has honey on it. What's the album called?
I don't know the name of that
Me
album.
neither.
Yeah, I ain't looked that far.
But I love that album.
I do love Honey though. Honey was like fire song. I do fuck with it.
That's a good song, but that's not the best song on the album. Hold on, let me pull this up because I was over here trying to share our video, but that album is a really good album. Not that I'm trying to override Emancipation of Mimi, but this album really got me through like my younger years, and then the Emancipation of Mimi got me through my teenage years. You feel me? Oh, this is the Butterfly album. Yes.
Oh, that's Butterfly. Okay.
Yes, spread your wings and prepare to fly. Are you kidding me? So that whole.
Well, yeah, no, was that like 97?
Yeah, 98? Yeah, that was 97 Mariah, and that's when she was really at her peak in the 90s. Yeah, she was, because then after that you had the Glitter album that didn't do well. And then you had the Charm Bracelet album, which was also like another flop. Yeah, that was 2002. But then you had 2005 Mariah come out. And like that, okay. She out the gate with a single. All she needed was Jermaine Dupri. You agree?
Hey, shout out to JD. Because he did shit on that album. He did shit on that album. Yeah. As you know, as the executive producer. Between this and fucking Confessions.
Facts. He did the early 2000s down. Now, he had the 90s on lock too. But that early 2000s was a whole like rebrand, it felt.
It was, because like, hold on. I know this nigga, but I knew this nigga was about to pull up.
Okay, no problem. He has to do something for his roommate. But y'all, so okay. We love this album because the Emancipation of Mimi has hit after hit after hit after hit after hit. The whole entire album you can play nonstop down. It is a really good ass album from start to finish. I don't skip a song. I don't skip a song. But can I skip a song? Yes. Let me tell you which songs I do skip. So when I do love to play this album, I will skip Get Your Number sometimes. And not because I don't love this song, but sometimes I don't want to hear Jermaine Dupri on the track. No shade. Like, seriously. Another song that I skip is To the Floor. Not that I don't love that song, again, but I don't know. I didn't want to hear Nelly all the time, so maybe that's it. Because it's a good like dance song, To the Floor and Get Your Number. Those are good dance tracks, but I don't know. Why don't I like them that much? Because Mariah is known for doing hip hop. She's known for collaborating with hip hop artists. I don't know. They're just not my favorite songs on the album. So then let me talk about my favorite songs on the album. Okay. Of course, we love It's Like That and We Belong Together. But those are not my favorites. Those are just bops that everybody loves, which is fine. I love a good, everybody loves a good bop, you know. Shake It Off was another one everybody loved. That one I could still play every day for the rest of my life because That's an anthem. That's like a Negro spiritual. Okay, because Shake It Off is really, it just does something for me.
Right. I am back.
What's up? Just talking to the people, letting them know how much I love this album.
So now I can't talk shit no more. I said shit when you had like a visitor the last episode. I was like, this motherfucker.
They so unruly.
I can't even say shit.
And they don't care about your time.
I'm like, the audacity of these niggas.
But I was telling them what songs I didn't like on the album, which was
that you didn't like?
Mm-hmm. Which was Get Your Number and To the Floor.
Interesting.
Why you say that?
No, I'm just saying interesting. Like, I didn't hate them. Like, I understood the concept. No, I didn't care for To the Floor too much either. So I'm with you on that one.
Yeah.
I kind of rock with Get Your Number.
So I like those songs. Like I can play the whole album through, like I was saying to the people. But if I play the album a lot and like I replay the album, I won't listen to those songs. I'll skip them. Typically.
I got you. I feel you.
Yeah.
If you have to choose.
Yeah.
I got you.
And it's nothing, I said I don't want to hear Jermaine Dupri's voice all the time. That is a fact. That is a fact.
So
and then To the Floor, I don't know. I just didn't want to hear Nelly I don't want to hear Nelly in this.
Is that in general or just because recently?
Now, because of recently, yes. But in general, because I just don't want to hear him on this track. I don't know.
Okay.
It's just something about him on this track.
Got you. I can respect that.
And I don't know. I'm trying to think of it because he's not like, no, he is a rapper. I don't know. I guess I wasn't ready for Nelly to do something like that. Do you see what I'm saying? I guess. And that doesn't make sense either because yeah, no, I'm trying to think of we going down, baby. Like that was such a like melodic bop. I don't know why I'm boxing him in. I mean, fuck that nigga right now. Like, what am I talking about? It don't matter how I box Nelly in.
I'm dead.
Fuck him. Fuck him in his old discography.
God damn, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Okay, some of my favorite tracks. Let me choose. I do know. So Joyride, I love that song because it's just a nice melodic, Mariah singing on a beautiful song. And go around there. She just goes in. Okay, I had to stop because I don't want us to get shut off.
I mean, you're fine singing as long as you don't actually play.
Oh, good. I do like One and Only with Twista. That song does it for me because Twista does it for me. I ain't gonna hold you.
That's what Twista did do stand on that. He did. I give you that.
I also like Stay the Night because it just be. I'm not gonna do the high notes, but she goes in on that song and she really wants you to stay the night.
And she going through a lot at the point. Hey.
She was. I used to like Say Something, but fuck Snoop Dogg. And I like Mine Again because that is my shit. And then, like I was telling the people, Shake It Off is a Negro spiritual for me. It's a bop. It's something that I literally could play to start my day and to end it because fuck all you bitches and you niggas. Shit, I'm shaking it off. That's how it gives me. Like, I love it. It's a vibe. What are your favorites?
All right. So Shake It Off, yes, definitely. I fuck with Shake It Off. Of course, we belong together. That's like a classic. Actually, I like Say Something, despite the whole Snoop Dogg shit. I like Say Something. Fuck all that. Joyride, I like Joyride. Your Girl, Stay the Night,
I forgot about
and Fly Like a. and Fly Like a Bird. Fly Like a Bird. So I just want to. So I do have. I got something to say about Fly Like a Bird. So for starters, I didn't know it was on this album. I actually didn't know. I didn't know it was on this album. I thought it came out like earlier. And then I remember like when I was in college, like my freshman year, like a marching band, we played this my freshman year marching band, and it just sounded so dope.
Wow.
And then going back and like rediscovering the song again, like I'm just like, gosh, this song is fucking beautiful. You know when the song's like it's so good, it makes you want to shed a tear.
Taking me higher. Yeah,
especially when the choir come in. I was just like, when you hit that 3:16 mark, like that 3 minute 16-second mark, I was just like, God damn, like, ooh. Lord forgive me for using your name in vain, but Jesus.
Yeah. Mariah's an old school diva. So you knew that she was going to come not only with the vocals, but the background vocals. Okay. They was always going to be vocaling and doing their thing. Because even on like her first few albums, the background vocals is everything. And they sound like you're in a church. You're listening to a choir.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely what it was. It's definitely what it was. I was just like, bro.
Yeah. She's
I got put the glasses, I got put the shades up for this one. Like, she hit that one note. She had not like the high note, but like she hit
that one does it for me.
Like, yeah, that too. But she hit one note. She just, and then I heard her like I went to YouTube like to watch a live version, and I love when the singer actually like actually hit the same notes, like you know what I'm saying, like that they do on the track live. I'm just like,
oh, I gotta watch that. You gotta send that to me. I never seen it live.
God damn. I was like,
so was that a hard song to play?
No, it wasn't a hard song to play. No.
Okay. And what did you play again?
But of course, I mean, I played saxophone.
Okay. Oh.
Alto sax.
Okay.
So yeah, it wasn't a hard song to play. At least not for me. So.
Excuse me. I know that's right. was it hard to learn at all? It wasn't hard. Nothing. No. Oh wow.
Nah.
Wow. Okay.
You just gotta play it. You just gotta put it in the key that all like instrumentalists can play, and it just sounds right. So it was just I believe it was a different key from this, but it still sounded like amazing.
Then, a little bit lower, staying at the like a lower tone a little.
Yeah, kind of like a little Western. Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay. That's fire. I love that for you, the connection. Yeah, that was a really good inspirational song. I missed R&B albums like that back in the day that added in like a little inspiration in the album. Because Destiny's Child used to do that too. At the end of their albums, they will always have like a song not only dedicated to each other, but they would have a song dedicated to God or whatever, their fans or whatever. It was really nice. So,
I mean, you can say the same thing about Glorilla at this point because she did like a gospel song. So like,
and that's why I said she followed a template. I kept trying to say that she really did follow a template, and I really did enjoy that. Like,
no, I liked it. It threw me off. I ain't gonna hold you. It threw me off. I was just like, okay, Kurt Franklin. I was like, okay. I never said it was a bad song. It just threw me off. I
feel you, but back in the day, that was like my favorite part of the album. At the end, but she threw it in the middle somewhere, which I ain't going. It's fine.
That's what kind of threw me off.
I can understand that. Now I can understand that. Cause
that's what I meant when I said it was kind of all over the place. Like
I can understand
a song like that, you expect to kind of be like towards the end.
Yeah, she gotta learn how to arrange her albums better. Maybe that's the problem. Because
that's the thing about this. My bad. Go ahead. My bad.
Oh no, go ahead.
And that's the thing about this album. I feel like this album was like the placement was like perfect. Like the ending like. Fly Like a Bird. It was like that was the outro song for the album. So I was just like, I like that. The only thing I would probably change, I wouldn't put all the singles at the beginning. That's the only thing I don't like about some albums, like when they put all their singles at the beginning. I kind of wish you kind of spread the singles out a little bit, but other than that, they all told the story at the same time too.
And so that's why I think it doesn't bother me because the album just flows so beautifully that it doesn't bother me at all. That is singles at the top and then the rest of the album. You know what I'm saying? It just flows. Like
it flowed. Yeah, that one this album flowed together like perfectly there. So like
I also love how she went from bad boy to working with. So
So def.
yeah, thank you, because I couldn't think of their label name off the top. Yeah, but I love how she went from that to that. She still
I
stayed
mean, she picked the right one.
right, still staying in the realm of hip hop. So I
Mm-hmm.
thought that was super interesting. And JD got her back with another one. So
Mm-hmm.
now since then, Mariah hasn't really had an album like The Emancipation of Me. I ain't gonna
I mean, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to top that. That's like us just trying to top Confessions. Like you can't really do
Yeah,
that.
this was her Confessions album, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Butterfly was a really good one, and that was her. I'm not gonna say that was her last good one because she had other ones that people do fuck with and
Yeah.
like, and they did really well. But I would say this is her highest album, because we still, I mean, what we belong together. I mean, well, songs from Butterfly still go. And of course, Vision of Love still go. What you think with this album compared to past Mariah stuff? Is this album more held at a higher standard
I,
compared
f-
to all of her other works?
I feel so. I feel so personally. Like I said, this is like the first like full Mariah album that I've listened to. So,
Do you feel
but
like this one has more singles that we listen to more,
I
or
feel so because we belong together. Like that shit still gets played. Like that shit. You know what I'm saying?
get
Like
played
the
more
only
than
others, minus her Christmas album. We gonna minus the Christmas album, minus that.
that
We gonna
don't
take
even
out the
count?
list. We're not counting that because I mean that should get played every fucking year. But like minus that,
She is the Christmas queen.
exactly. I'll say the only other song that gets played like continuously from her, like probably Honey. I'll say probably Honey.
Okay, yeah, I would agree with
Maybe One
that.
Sweet Day. But even then, that's like on certain occasions.
That is a very on certain occasions. I would
Yeah.
say breakdown more than anything.
Oh, I forgot about Breakdown. You're right. You're right. My bad.
Yeah. Let's look at her real
Like
quick.
I know her singles. I know her singles now.
Yeah, and she also got
I remember Heartbreak. The shit she did with Jay
yes,
Z. I remember that
that
shit.
one.
Boy with Cameron was
Yes. She has hits for days.
she
She
do.
definitely has hits for days. But I do think that this album, the hits on this album are definitely more played than her older hits too.
I feel that. Yeah, definitely.
Especially now. Because I still hear Shake It Off and We Belong Together a lot.
Especially we belong together. Especially.
Yeah, yeah. Um, Hold on. I was gonna look and see what top Mariah songs is right now. So I use Title because I love it so much. So Fantasy is her number one song.
Oh, okay. I forgot about Fantasy.
And
That's
then it would be We Belong Together.
how did
And
Fantasy go?
Fantasy, I'm in heaven.
Oh, that one. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. um Oh, Always Be My Baby is her third. I forgot. That one is one that gets played a lot.
Is that on Butterfly too?
I think so. I think so. Hold on, let me go look at it. Yeah, I think it is. Oh, you gotta listen to this album because this is a good album.
What,
No,
Butterfly?
Always Be My Baby is not on this one.
Oh, is that okay? You said Butterfly? That
Yeah.
one? Okay.
This is a really good album.
I'm
She
with that.
got she did a Prince remake on this album. It's one of my yeah, because she did it with Drew Hill. It's one of my favorite tracks.
Did Prince actually like it?
I don't know. That's a good question.
No, Prince.
I mean, he signed off on it. He had to.
Right. Oh yeah. Yeah. Gotcha.
Unless that wasn't his at the time.
Oh, that's fair. Oh yeah. Because that
could have
might have been the whole Masters thing at that point. So yeah, that makes sense.
But I think he liked Mariah's voice. I don't think he never said nothing bad about her.
True.
You know, she's an old school diva, so she wouldn't be like one of those.
That's fair. That's fair.
She actually can sing. So, well, do you think Mariah can sing?
I do. Yes.
Okay.
After I saw that live performance of Fly Like a Bird, yes.
Okay,
Definitely.
great. Okay, great. I haven't seen her newer performances. People are saying she lost her voice, but she is getting older.
That's fair.
You know, so it is what it is, and all that.
Granted, that performance was, I think, around like 06. So
okay.
So
and all that straining, I'm sure it does something to your vocal cords after a while.
Going that high too, like
yeah.
On a consistent basis, I don't know.
Yeah, your voice is your instrument, so I could only imagine over time that's wear and tear. Okay, love it. So, anything else you want? I love the cover of the album. It gave Throwback. It gave Comeback.
What else did I say?
Oh, people are not gonna see it like that. I'm screaming. Why they make me do this view? They piss me off.
I am dead.
Well, y'all can go look at that album title cover, but it gave a comeback because she was in gold, hair in the wind.
Facts. I didn't know. This is A. This is an A. This is an A+ album. It's an A+ album.
Oh, good. You give it a 10?
I give it a 10.
I too give it a 10.
I give it a 10. It was yes.
Awesome. All right. Well, we're going to thug motivated out now. Yeah.
Oh, no, not thug. Hey, them ad-libs be making them songs, boy. Them ad-libs, boy.
They the same ad-libs on every song.
That's fine, but they hit every time. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, my nigga. Like, hey, it works. It works every time.
I'm going to let you go first. I have a lot to say about this album.
Okay. So starting off, I will say I'm excluding like the singles. But
really?
No, because like the way I look at an album is like is if the non-singles are good. Like the singles, because the singles should be good because they're singles. So
right.
That's how I base off like an album if it's actually good or not.
Touche, fair enough.
But but yeah, excluding the singles because of course you got we'll talk about the singles first. You got And Then What? You got Trap Star. You got
Go Crazy.
My Hood. I'm missing one.
Soul Survivor.
There you go. I'm always missing that one. I don't know why I miss that song every time. Yeah,
me too, actually, because I totally forgot it was on here.
Right. Now, I didn't forget it was on here. I just keep forgetting to name it.
I did till I got to the. I was like, "Oh shit, this song is on here." Yeah, I wasn't ready for it. Totally forgot about
it. But excluding those singles, like my favorite tracks from the album, "Bottom of the Map." That's probably my favorite song throughout the whole album. "Bottom of the Map" just goes so fucking hard. "Bottom of the Map," "Last of a Dying Breed."
I like that one too.
"Don't Get Caught," "Trap or Die."
I like that one too.
"Tear It Up," "Air Forces," and "Bang." Those five.
I like Bang too.
Peace up, A-Town down.
Yeah, he went in on that song. It was so good.
The Trap or Die. "Last time I heard, I was the man of these streets."
Yeah, Trap or Die did it for me. Bun B ate that out.
He did. Hey, matter of fact, his solo album came out the same year. So.
Oh really?
Yeah. Because that's when Pimp C was locked up. So he just dropped his solo album at that point.
Wow, the South was really doing it that year.
They were. Oh. Actually, recently I just did I'm part of this blog team called Tea with Tia, slight plug. Okay. So I did like a throwback. I did like a flashback Friday. Like song albums that are turning 20 years this year. Like you got Massacre, Documentary, Emancipation of Me, Thug Motivation 101, Mike Jones's album, Bun B's Trill album, Yin Yang Twins, when they dropped the Whisper song. Dang. And like a whole bunch of other shit.
We old
Slim Thug, Paul Wall, like all the Houston as a whole came out in 05. Like Paul Wall, Slim Thug, Mike Jones, Bun B all dropped the album that year. Millionaire dropped the album that year too. I'm like, God, dang,
oh my
gosh.
Yeah. And didn't Ludacris drop an album too?
Not in 05.
No, not in 05. That was 06.
Yeah. Wait. Release Therapy
04.
was released. Red Light District was 04. Release Therapy. Actually, no. Release Therapy, it might have been 05.
Because I thought he had dropped too. I know. I thought we would listen to Ludacris.
Release Therapy. Was that 05? No, that was 06. Okay, that was 06.
Okay, so it was after. Okay, yeah. Okay, because I knew I had got an album from him around that time.
I had to think for a second. It was probably what's we call it? Red Light District.
Got you. What was I going to say? Oh, this was Jeezy's third album.
I mean, officially. I mean, technically, yes.
Why you say tech?
I mean, this is like his debut commercial album.
Oh, so the other two were mixtapes.
I mean, they're kind of like yeah. I mean, they're studio albums, but like they weren't like commercially, like they weren't like on a major scale.
Okay, so this one was his first like real big mainstream.
Think of it as like everybody says like Good Kid, Mad City is Kendrick Lamar's like debut album, but technically Section 80 came out before that.
Right, I get you.
Or even like with Eminem, Slim Shady LP was like his debut album, but his actual debut album came out in '96.
I didn't know that. Yeah, actually, I did think Slim Shady was his debut.
Yeah. It's kind of in that same realm.
Understood. Interesting. Yeah. Love the history.
Yeah, I try. So I learn y'all something.
Is this your first Jeezy album that you listened to, or?
It's the first one I listened to. Yeah, this is the first time technically the first time I got hit to him was So Icy with him and Jeezy. I mean, with him and Gucci.
Okay, that's when that come out.
I want to say that was probably 05.
Okay.
And then after that, he did Boys in the Hood with Jody Breeze and all them.
Oh, so you a Jeezy fan?
No, I just remember the songs. You don't remember? No. You don't remember Boys in the Hood?
No.
Boys in the Hood, they do anything from profit. 5 in the morning on the corner clock. You don't remember?
No.
You don't remember that song? What? Them boys got it. Like, hey.
No, I'm about to go listen to that. No,
I think that came out. I think that album came out around the same time.
Yeah,
maybe a couple months before this album came out.
Okay, because I wasn't into hip hop like that. I was really still into because boy bands were still a thing. B2K.
That's fair. Pretty Ricky did come out in 05.
Ricky was.
They came out. Their debut album was in 05. Their debut album was in 05. Your body, my body. I give you that. Fair.
I was listening to stuff I really shouldn't have been listening to. Still,
weren't we all?
We was. So yeah, I was not into this actually. So this is my first Jeezy album too.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are some of your favorite songs?
So Gangsta Music's one of my favorites. Bang,
okay.
Trap or Die, Go Crazy. Hove was my favorite on that song for sure.
When he was
retired. Why that nigga say? He said something about Puff popping Moet in the club while he was popping Chris on a yacht doing his video or something like that. I
didn't remember that. Yeah,
very shady.
I remember that line. Yeah.
Very shady behavior. But I love that song. And then Last of a Dying Breed. And I have to add And Then in there because
that's fair. That was a good song.
Yeah, and it makes me want to twerk whenever it comes on. Like I just
actually trying to twerk to a trap beat though. That's crazy.
I was on the subway today and I was literally about to get up and dance because it was like really doing it for me. I was like, boom, boom, clap, boom, boom. Yes.
Niggas, bitches, bitch ass niggas. Jackass ass, trill ass hoes. So I'm like, bro.
I had to run that back mad times because I'm like, what are you talking
about?
Why
you say all that? Why you say all that? Hags and scallywags. I ain't gonna say the other word, but yeah.
I will subscribe to the scallywag because I was doing it. I was about to get on that train and just drop it. And then what?
Patty cake, microwave. Sucker make him squirt. Goddamn, I'm paid. I see
that
you looking.
Song is lit.
But you looking ass cash. That shit was, hey, he flowed in that shit though. He flowed like a motherfucker in that shit.
All 2005 music in the club because clearly this is what we need right now.
This is definitely a 2005 album. Like the beats, the sound, it just spread. It just says 2005. It says 2005.
So do you feel like that era had definitely a distinct sound compared to, you know, past and present?
Definitely, for sure. Like the early to mid 2000s definitely had its own sound.
Yeah.
And this was kind of like the beginning of like trap. Well, I don't want to say the beginning because trap music came out in like 03.
Okay.
So like,
I didn't know
but
that.
That's around the whole trap music era. So
yeah. You're right. I wasn't thinking about that.
You know, you had T.I., you had Jeezy,
that's
you had
so
Gucci.
True.
That was like the main, and Walker later on.
Okay.
That was like
wait. When did Trick come out? Trick Daddy.
Trick. He came out like 2000, maybe 99, 2000.
Cause I was about to say, wouldn't he be like kind of part of that?
Nah, I wouldn't put him in I wouldn't put him in the trap music realm.
Really?
I wouldn't put him in that. I don't know.
Okay.
He kind of had his own sound.
Actually, I agree.
Because trap was more Atlanta, and you know he's from Florida, so that he had his own style.
Yeah, I feel you. I agree. What else I wanted to say about this album? The beginning of the album did not do it for me. It didn't pick up for me until we got to And Then.
I give you that. Once I went back and listened, I was like, you know what? I could see why she say that.
Yeah, I mean, Standing Ovation was cute. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
The hook motivation didn't do it for me. As a matter of fact, I don't even remember the song. I completely forgot how it goes, and it didn't stick for me. I wish Standing Ovation probably was number one more than Thug Motivation.
That's fair.
For real. Or I wish I wish it was Standing Ovation and then it will go into Thug Motivation 101 and then it will just be the rest of the album. Because I do like that it picks up after track and then what? I think that's what, like track 5 or 4?
Yeah, it's track 5.
Yeah, after track 5, the whole album just
I see what you mean because like the beat was kind of like the beats were kind of like slower. And then they pick up once you get there, and then what? Then you got Go Crazy right after that. Last of a Dying Breed, My Hood, Bottom of the Map, and then you know
the album just go crazy.
Yeah, it just goes crazy after that. Yeah, so like I see what you're saying. Yeah, it does kind of start off slow, so I get it.
Yeah. The only thing I remember in Standing Ovation is that stupid ass Donald Trump line, and that pissed me off.
I'm dead
because I hated that niggas was really on that man.
I mean, that was before all this shit now. At that point, all I saw was that nigga was getting money. So it was like, okay. Any nigga that gets money is like, okay.
I hate it for us. I hate it for us.
I mean, Jeezy don't fuck with that nigga now, as far as I know. So
as far as we know. I do categorize Jeezy as a nigga that sound like everybody, like the same on everything.
Yeah, he's very consistent with every album that he does.
Yeah. So,
he's the prime definition of it ain't broke, don't fix it. So,
I'm screaming. So yeah, I would love us to stop talking about women in hip hop doing that because it's too many niggas that do it.
I've said that shit plenty of times. I was like, hey, I've said that shit plenty of times.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people.
No, fair. I just had to defend myself real quick. I was like,
yeah, you're an equal opportunist.
Yeah. Equal weights, equal fights. Like, but no, I agree because like there are plenty of like male rappers out here that like sound the same on every fucking thing.
Literally.
And to be fair, if that's not always a bad thing. It's not always a bad thing.
So for Jeezy, you don't think it's bad?
In his case, no, because it works for him.
Mm-hmm.
As long as what works with Jeezy is he has amazing production.
Okay.
He picks good beats, especially like later on in his career because he started doing shit like with Justice League and all that. Like, and Justice League has amazing fucking beats.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so like Justice League and who else? He does shit with Mustard. So and
good.
Yeah, so like.
So I will agree with you on that. The production Jeezy picks is great. He really, I put him in the lane with Megan, with Glorilla. Like, they all sound the same babies.
Sound the same babies. I'm dead. But I get what you're saying.
Like, but what they do so well is picking beats that work for them. And I will say, while on this album, a lot of the beats did sound the same, he broke it up so that they all didn't consistently sound the same.
Yeah.
So exactly. I did enjoy that. So you made a good point there. But I don't think I could listen to a Jeezy album again, like all the way, like that.
I could listen to his mixtapes more than I could listen to an album. Like his mixtapes go off too. Like his Trapper Die mixtapes, his Trapper Die mixtapes go off.
Maybe.
Yeah. Like the last mixtape he did, especially shit he did with DJ Drama, like yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Maybe one more.
Maybe one more. Yeah, maybe one more. Why not?
Yeah.
But like I said, he's consistent.
He is consistent, but I don't, I'm a voice person.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think his voice is like something that I love a lot that I would want to listen to all the time.
Well, was it too raspy?
Probably. And it's not that it doesn't do it for me, because it does it for me. Like, it's cool. You feel me? It's different.
Yeah, I feel it. I kind of put him like and I'm not trying to compare the two in any form like lyrically at all, but like it's kind of like this. He's kind of like the southern like Jada as far as like the raspy voice goes, because Jadakiss got that raspy ass voice too. It's distinctive though.
Yeah.
But of course they both rap differently, so it kind of works better for Jada versus with Jeezy. But they both got that raspy flow and raspy voice.
I agree.
Distinguished.
I haven't listened to a Jadakiss album before, so I would need to listen to one in order to be like, all right.
Okay. Might need to do that then.
Okay. I agree. I would love to do that.
I will say though, as great as a rapper Jadakiss is, album wise, he doesn't really know how to like put an album together for real.
Okay.
I mean, he has hits. Like his albums have hits. It's bangers. It's just like as a full-fledged album.
He doesn't do it for you.
Not really. I think the one album he did that actually kind of flowed together was, I forgot the name of the album. It came out like 2019 or 2018.
Oh wow, that was new.
Right.
But
we should do a Jadakiss album though. So
I would love that. All right, let's do a New York. Okay, this is what I wanted to do because I wanted to introduce this before we finish talking about Jeezy. Right. I wanted to do albums by state. So you feel me? Ooh. So or for New York, we could do by borough.
I like that.
That would be fire. So let's do that.
Bet.
All right. So with Jeezy, what else did you like? That's it? What else did you have? Because that's all I had. It just was repetitive and it was cool, but yeah, that's all I got.
I mean, I think I said everything. Like the album was very consistent. Like it picks, like you said, it picks up once you get there and then what, and then after that, it flows very well. Talk about the favorite songs. I said it's a very 2005 album. It's very, you can tell it was from that trap music era. I kind of like the amount of like producers that he had on here. Like you had Shorty Red, you had Drummer Boy, Manny Fresh, Don Cannon, Kyla Pop, Jazzy Faye, Justice League, Akon. Like you had a whole bunch of production on this motherfucker.
Oh, Akon was in the producing phase?
Yeah, that he produced Soul Survivor.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I wanted to say.
What?
I don't ever want to hear Akon again.
I'm dead. I mean, I get it. But he was popping at that point though. So
he was, and that was at a time. Now I could live my entire life without ever hearing the Akon track. The way they played that nigga,
disobeying the law.
Why we play Akon out like that? I don't know why we did that. Why did we do that?
See, now I'm about to recommend an Akon album. So no, I ain't gonna do that.
Please don't. I swear I will die.
I'm dead.
Maybe in another lifetime.
I'm weak.
Nah. I can't. The voice will really do it for me.
That's fair.
Yeah. That was
I get the voice. I get it.
Yeah, after like 4 or 5 tracks, I'd be like, oh, this nigga gotta go. I couldn't even make it through the whole album.
Right. I think I have his album, his first album.
No way.
I didn't buy it. I didn't buy it. Like somebody left it in my shit, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna listen to it. And no, I totally understand where you're coming from.
Okay.
With that, yeah.
Does he sound different on his tracks?
Nah, he sounds like Akon. Now, granted, I had to go back and listen to it. The last time I listened to it, that shit was like literally back in high school, and that was like 04, 05. So when it came out, so I had to go back and listen to his
first album. I'm gonna go ahead and listen to it. I'm gonna go ahead and suck it up, and I'm gonna listen to it. But I'm not going to. I just know it already because the voice does it for me.
And real quick, speaking of production, I meant to talk about this with Mariah Carey too. Like, of course, you got JD, like a majority of production. You had Neptune's on there. Kanye West did some stuff on here. I think Diddy did something on here too. I want to say Diddy did, like maybe. Actually, no. Never mind. No, you didn't.
I was about to say, I thought she separated.
No, you didn't. But it's mainly like.
Ooh, do you think?
Maybe.
Because you knew what I was going with that, right?
Yeah. I already knew where you were going. Can't stop, won't stop. They knew early on, like, yeah.
They knew. Because I just noticed a lot of people stopped working with Diddy around a certain time.
You know who actually knew shit? Mace. Why you think that nigga became a preacher? No, I remember he did an interview on 1-6 Park. That shit popped up on my feed, or like I want to say on IG or Twitter, like maybe like a couple months ago. And at that point, Mace was in the whole like preacher role, pastor role, and all that, whatever, blah blah blah. And he was on 1-6 Park doing the interview, whatever. And they talked about Diddy, like he's talking about doing a gospel album, and then Mace was like, and they asked him how you feel about that. And he's like, I don't know. I mean, would you let RuPaul do a gospel album? I was just like, that's shady as fuck. That's shady as hell. Then all the shit that we know now is like, damn.
I mean, I would let RuPaul do it before Diddy, so I mean,
right.
That's saying a lot. That's crazy.
When you said that shit, I was like, damn.
Why would he say that? That's so wild. He was really in the church.
Right. But no, when you look at Mace's like,
it was just really shady.
When you look at Mace's on like Mace and Cameron got their podcast now. When you look at their podcast, they got a podcast now. And you look at the shit, some of the stories he says is like, Mace be saying shit without saying shit, and it's just kind of crazy. Yeah, he be saying shit without saying shit.
Do they be telling good stories on there, or
they do? They do.
Okay.
Because I remember Mace, he talked about his beef with Big L that he had. They talked about that whole situation.
Oh wow, I do kind of want to hear that. Was it juicy or no? Is it good tea? Is it worth?
It's not like good tea. It's not like tea. It's just like it's kind of like on some like he told a story about how like he tried to like Big L tried to have like Mace jump before it, like Mace like jump, and like Big L was cool with Fat Joe. Okay, they had a whole like rap group together at that point. Mm-hmm. And Fat Joe was really in the streets.
I actually didn't know that.
Yeah, and Fat Joe was like he was really in the streets. He was about that life.
I didn't know that
especially
either.
In the 90s. But Fat Joe was also cool with Mace. So they tell the story how like, and Fat Joe told the story too. So like they're both like, they're both legit. So like Fat Joe told me like, oh yo, I got this beef with this one nigga, bro. Like Fat Joe's like, I bet you the little brother. I got you. He walk up, he see Mace, and he's just like, man, I ain't about to do shit to this nigga. Like I was just in the studio with this nigga the other day. Like, man.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Do he talk about his relationship with Brandy?
Who me? Nah. I haven't watched like all the episodes, but the things I have seen.
Let me go look it.
As far as I know, I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen him say anything about that.
Oh, all right. Let me go spy real quick. I want to hear something good.
But like, I remember when Cam was talking about his beef with Jim Jones, and then Mace is just in the corner with his bucket of popcorn, just like.
Oh wow!
Like,
okay, I need to hear that one too because I want to know what happened to them.
It's very interesting
because you know a lot of the tea from like the 70s and 60s and stuff is coming out, but not enough of the 90s tea is coming out for me.
Yeah,
and it's like
it's starting to come out now. It's starting to come out.
Yeah, a little bit, but not enough. The 90s was a messy time.
It was, bro. And then everybody got these podcasts now, so you hear all these stories. It's just like,
yeah,
damn,
yeah. So, last thing I wanted to say about this album because you know I love talking about a good cover.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really understand Jeezy's cover for his album. Did you?
Let me go back and look at it.
It was giving like a bunch of files of paper, or is that money?
It could be money, but it could be.
It looks money. It looks like money.
Yeah, it looked like he's in a warehouse for sure, but it could be like a cover up type shit for like moving weight.
Oh, that makes sense. See, I'm not in the streets enough.
That's how I look at it. That's how I look at it.
And that's why I didn't understand the cover. The innocence.
I'm dead. But yeah, that's how I look. That's how I look. That's how I took it.
Okay, and then the snowman chain that got us all in trouble.
That snowman shirt, that good old snowman shirt.
Yeah, that got us all really locked up and locked down.
Right.
Detention for days.
Jeezy the snowman. I'm iced out. Plus, I got snowman.
Yeah, he was selling drugs his entire album.
Yeah, definitely. And what's the one song? Don't get caught. Don't get caught. Whatever
Pretty
you do,
much.
Don't get caught.
And that was my favorite line in Hove's because Hove was like, I'm not a role model. Like, don't follow me, but you should follow my moves, though.
Right.
Like, okay.
My influence got the whole world drinking gold bottles. I was like, niggas were drinking. I mean, I was drinking at that point because I was young as fuck. But
I was not.
I wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't. Yeah. I was too young. And by the time I got old enough, we found out niggas was racist. I'm like, oh.
Big facts. And the last thing I wanted to point out on this album cover was the big ass clothes. You know, we loved good big ass clothes back in the day.
Man, I hope they don't ever bring that back.
It slowly is a little bit. And high key, New York niggas never stopped. Also high key, Baltimore niggas never stopped. So certain niggas in certain areas also never stopped.
That's fair. That is fair. I'm glad DMV stopped. At least we stopped. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, nah. High key, they're still doing it in some areas.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I was going through some clothes, not like maybe like a year or two ago, like at my parents' house, and I was just like, I still can't fit this. Like, this is a whole 2X. I'm like,
now why your little ass was buying the 2X?
Right. Why am I buying the 2X, bro? Like, then the jeans was like baggy, but jeans are probably like waist size 40. Nigga, you're fucking like waist 28 at that point. Like, bro, like, what are we really doing right here? Like,
doesn't make any sense.
I know the big niggas was mad as hell. Like, who keeps buying all the shirts? Why do I not have any shirts left? I got squeezed into this little small ass large.
Nah, because that's how I be feeling when I can't find my size. So I know they was tight for sure.
Nah, I be mad too sometimes. Like, but I can't find a large. I'm like, I can't find a large. Like, medium's too small, but XL's too big. It's just like, bro, come on, man.
Yeah, I feel that. Yes, our style has come a long way, like our music.
Yeah, definitely.
So, who would you recommend to listen? Like, who else would you recommend to listen to if someone likes Jeezy?
Believe me, like a similar artist.
Mm-hmm.
T.I.,
Okay.
Gucci, definitely T.I. and Gucci. I would say from like underground's perspective, Joe DeBreeze. What's my nigga name that did Cash Flow? Shit, what was that nigga's name? I gotta look the nigga up. Ace Hood, that's the nigga name.
Okay.
Ace Hood. I had to think. Ace Hood. Of course, Young Dro. You talk about T.I., Young Dro.
Okay.
Young Dro has some bangers. Niggas be sleeping on Young Dro.
I have been, I guess.
He got some he got some bangers. Of course, you got Shoulder Lean.
Yeah, and I will always shoulder lean.
Right. His verse on Ain't I.
I don't remember it, but I don't even remember that song.
You don't remember Ain't I? Ain't I? Ain't I?
Oh shit! Yes. Okay.
Yeah. That's not his song. It's Young LA song.
Somebody. I didn't think that was.
Yeah. He's on the shit though. He had my favorite verse personally.
I can never go listen to that.
What's the song? Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. He had that song. Man, fuck that bitch.
Let me go listen to some Young Dro. He
what's the other shit right now? What's the other shit? We be in the city. That's his song too. Car ain't got no roof. I'm like, hey. He had some bangers, man. He had some bangers, so definitely.
Right.
So yeah, recommendations: T.I., Young Dro, Gucci, Waka Flocka, throw Waka Flocka in there. Ace Hood, Jody Breeze.
I agree. Waka, I didn't realize Waka was really as good as he was until I was put on. I do like Waka more than I thought.
Yes.
Yeah, and he makes me want to twerk all the time.
He had my college days on lock. My college days were on lock with him.
Yeah.
Ole Do It, Hard in the Paint.
Oh my god!
Round of applause.
Yeah.
No hands.
Yeah. Oh my god! Yes. Oh my gosh! You just got me so excited. I'm about to go listen to some Waka. You got me hyped.
And that's just a commercial shit. I ain't talking about.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Because the stuff that's not commercial is also good.
Right.
Waka got
let them gun sounds, goddamn.
Yes.
Flex. Lurking. That was my shit too.
Nah, Waka definitely got bobs. He definitely got some bobs. I ain't gonna hold you. I didn't even realize it. But yeah, I was sleeping on Waka for a long time. And I hate that for myself.
Lurking.
For Mariah, for similar artists, you could definitely always listen to Whitney, obviously. But if we want to go somewhere else with it, we're thinking vocalists, right? Mm-hmm. So you want to do Tamia, you got Shantae Moore, you got you some Jasmine Sullivan for sure. If you want to go more new school, definitely a Ari Lennox. And then if we want to go back to an old school, you also got like your Melanie, well, not too old school, but Melanie Fiona is a good one as well. Yeah. Love her down. Vocals eat, okay? So definitely some Melanie Fiona if you want vocals. And that's what we're going for here, the vocals. And those are my people for you. Oh, and another new school? No, I'm going to add in Kirby again. Because y'all got to listen to some Kirby, okay? Please listen to some Kirby. She is going to do it for you.
Listen to Kirby, y'all. Listen to Kirby.
Kirby, like the game.
Like the video game.
Like the game. She's so fire. But yeah, those are my suggestions for y'all. All right. This was fire. I love doing the 2005 throwback.
Yeah, that was good. We need to do some more throwbacks.
Yes. But next week is on and
I'm weak. I see what you tried to do. It's on and rocking. Is that what you were trying to do?
Yes. That was my best villain Ted.
I'm dead. Because what albums did we say we were doing? We said Lenny Kravitz.
I'm gonna do Lenny Kravitz, his 5 album. And you're gonna do
Then I said Soundgarden.
What album was that?
It was, I remember the name now. It was Unsomething.
It was.
It's the same song. It's the same album that had Super Unknown. That's what it was called. That's what it was. Super Unknown.
Super Unknown. Yeah, you just said that's from 1994. Now we didn't pick the same years this time.
Yeah, we didn't. Not this time.
So
we're just keeping it in the whole rock category.
Correct. And the only reason I chose that Lenny Kravitz album, because I've never listened to a Lenny Kravitz album in my life. Have you?
I have not.
Okay. The only reason I chose that album was because that song, I Want to Get Up.
Oh, that's the album? Okay, that's nigga, that's the only song I know from him.
Me too.
That's the only song I know.
He got mad.
I might know like 2 songs. I might know another one, but I just don't know the name. But
okay.
I want to Fly Away is definitely the one that I know. I seen that shit like a motherfucker.
Same.
That's my shit.
So that's gonna be fun because I've never listened to Soundgarden. I don't think
Soundgarden. Black Hole Sun. Black Hole Sun is like one of their biggest hits.
How's it go?
Black Hole Sun, won't you come and wash away the rain? Something like that. Yeah, you probably never heard it. I know the song.
You know about them?
I listen to. Like I said, I'm heavy with grunge music. Well, for starters, like I'm a wrestling fan. You know, wrestling fan is heavy with rock music. So that plus I play a lot of video games that had a lot of rock music on there too. And one of my favorite video games, Road Rash, had a lot of Soundgarden songs on there. Not this song in particular, but they had a lot of Soundgarden songs. So that's what got me hit with them.
Yo, you're right. It did. That Crazy Taxi, didn't it have Soundgarden songs on there?
I think maybe. I think so.
I did see I played video games for a little bit. But I think I did see a Soundgarden on the video game. Maybe in Crazy Taxi.
Yeah. There was definitely a Road Rash. And like, you know, other games, like a lot of games had a lot of rock songs. Like I said, wrestling games had a whole bunch of rock songs too, and then like the promos and stuff. So like that's how I got hip to like a lot of rock songs. So like, you know, and of course everybody loves Linkin Park. All black people love Linkin Park.
Of course.
And so like
Paramore
and Paramore. Those like the main. Those
are
like
our bands. Those are our bands.
Yeah, those are our bands.
And apparently Nickelback.
Oh yeah, and Nickelback. But I did start getting into like a lot of like rock bands that had like black, like, you know, like lead singers, like what's the niggas' names? Seven Dust. Like Seven Dust has a black lead singer. What's the niggas that make Cult of Personality? What's the niggas' names? They're a black rock band too. So
okay. Well, definitely put me on because I would love to get into more rock music and like newer rock music. I fell off after, you know, the 2000s, I would say. I
mean, for the most part, I did too, as far as rock music goes.
Yeah.
But yeah, as a whole, like, but there's a lot of like, I like a lot of rock bands that are not that well known. They might have dropped like maybe 1 or 2 albums and then that's it.
Okay, I feel that.
Like, I'm into a lot of those. Like Exiles, Trust Company, and things like that. And of course, like more well-known groups like Korn and Drowning
I did
Pool,
like me some
Breaking Point.
Korn. Yeah, Papa Roach.
Yeah, Papa Roach. Yeah.
But I was also really into bubblegummy.
Living Color. Someone just commented on Twitch. Yeah, Living Color. That's the name. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah. I also. Don't judge me with the Christian rock bands, but I did like this rock group called Red and Skillet. Christian rock bands.
I do like Christian rock bands.
But they was fired.
I do like Christian rock bands.
Did it for me. And I really did love them.
It's crazy because I'm listening to them that I didn't realize they were a Christian rock band until I looked them up. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I did realize.
But they still fire.
They were fire. I think at the time I was trying to not listen to secular music like that. I don't want to talk about that journey, but just know that I definitely fucked with Skillet and Red at one point.
I thought it was Crossfade.
And then, of course, you know I love me some Maroon 5, not new Maroon 5, but old Maroon 5, because songs
when they
about
first came out.
What?
Sunday Morning. Oh yeah,
Songs about Jane is the best album.
My homie said Creed. Yeah, Creed was. I rock with Creed too. I did like Creed. Creed was fire too. Creed, and Saliva. I fuck with Saliva.
Okay, I did like them too. For sure. And I love me some Avril Lavigne and some 41. Again, more bubblegummy.
Blink 182.
Panic at the Disco. Fall Out Boy. Oh, that's also our band.
that's our band too. Yeah, Fall Out Boy is our band too.
Yeah, definitely our band. Weezer, can't forget them because I did love me some Weezer. Mm-hmm.
I remember they did a cover to No Scrubs. I believe they did the cover to No Scrubs. I actually liked it. It was actually good. It was good. They did the cover to No Scrubs.
I have to find that ASAP.
I feel like did they do a cover to was it them that did the cover to Big Pun? I think they did the cover of Big Pun too.
Did they?
I can't remember. Limp Bizkit. I love Limp Bizkit. Yes, Limp Bizkit.
I did used to love Limp Bizkit. I did. And then
WWE got me on him too. WWE got me on him. Well, WWF at the time, but they got me on him too. Yeah. Because Undertaker, his theme song was at that point was "Rolling" was one of their biggest hits at that point. At that time,
I'm gonna be real with you. It was the box that did it for me. The box and MTV that got me into rock. If it wasn't for MTV and that channel that was the box, you know how you had to pay for your music video? Yeah. I don't know if people remember that, but it was this channel called The Box. I forgot what it came on cable, but you could call and request like your favorite video that you wanted to watch, but you had to pay for it.
Yeah, to pay like what 99 cents,
99 cents or something, $1.99, something like that. It was stupid, but people was paying.
hey. No, but that was a quick way to get like songs on there though. Like
what you wanted to watch.
Exactly. So
but
that's
I wasn't paying for that, and my mama definitely wasn't allowing that. So that's how I got into my rock for sure.
I used to listen to what station was that in DC? 99.5. That's the way they play like all the pop shit. But at that point, they play like everything. Like they play rap, they play R&B, they play rock, they play everything. Nowadays, it's just pop.
I know, or hip hop, and I miss those days of when it was such a mix because you had Eminem coming on, then Britney Spears, then Nelly, then Destiny's Child, then it was just like
then Linkin Park, and then like it was everything. Yeah, man, that was the time.
Yes.
Fucking what was Gwen's? No doubt.
Yeah, but we're not talking about her.
What she do?
She's a bitch.
Damn. And I love their music.
Oh no.
What she do?
We
like,
love
just her person.
Yeah,
just her personally.
Not on Gwen Stefani. No more BANAS.
I'm talking about the group. I'm talking about the group as a whole.
The group we love, but it's still fuck Gwen Stefani.
She said it.
She
said it.
The group we can still.
Worse than the Dream?
I guess so. Yeah, actually,
really?
Probably.
You hate her worse?
Maybe, yeah. Well, yeah, because she's a white woman. I don't hate.
I'm dead.
More than a white
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. I'm not clipping this one. You can't. Well, I might clip it. We'll see. I'll see how I feel. But damn,
Black
that's
before everything.
Respect.
But yeah, she can do that. But yeah, I love it. I'm glad that we're doing rock next week.
Yeah.
I hope everybody comes back.
I think the next time we need to do Linkin Park after that.
Ooh, that would be fun. So we both do a Linkin Park album? Is that what you're saying?
I got the vinyls right here. What you mean? I got the vinyls right here.
Oh wow. Shit. So then you do an album and I do an album, or
you want to do just Linkin Park in general? I'm with it.
Really?
I'm with it.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Which album you going to listen to?
I don't know, cause like I got my two favorites right here. You got Hyper Theory and you got Meteor. Those are my two favorites.
Okay,
So you could go either
those
way.
are really good ones. Those are really good ones. I've never listened to a full Linkin Park album. Just
what?
I think the only rock band that I've listened to full albums would be Nirvana.
Which one? Which album though? I
The
got.
Baby.
Speaking of Nirvana, I got Unplugged right here. Nirvana Unplugged.
Oh, I did listen to their Unplugged album actually.
I love it. I love it.
But the Baby one is the one I remember.
Oh, never mind.
Thank you.
Never mind. I got that shit. I got that shit on my wall right now. You can't see it.
I love it. I need to get some rock albums in my repertoire.
I'm trying. I got my rock albums too.
Yeah, I don't have any. I only have R&B.
CD wise, I had like of course, all the vinyls that I just showed you, I got those on CD as well. I got Trust Company's debut album, self-titled album. No, I think it was called Fallen. I got their debut album. I had another rock album. I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, I got a couple. Yeah, I got a couple rock albums though.
I love it. I got all R&B. I got like Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson.
Thriller? Which album?
Of course, Thriller.
Just Thriller?
Yeah.
Okay, I got that too. It's over here somewhere. It's over here somewhere.
Yeah, I got Janet. I got
right here. Actually. Right
yep,
here.
That's the one I got. Yep. Same. The Janet one I got is her Red album. What's that Red album Janet got? I know I need to go through mine too. Oh, also I found a Young Poet.
I bought this a couple months ago. I don't know.
I can't see.
You can't see it.
Who is it?
Well, it's Murder Was the Case soundtrack. The Snoop Dogg, Death Row.
Oh,
I got that.
Oh, wow.
Can't see. I know you can't see.
Oh, that's stupid.
I don't know. Wait, there you go.
Oh, there you go.
I got put in front of me because of the damn background. But yeah,
I love that. Where'd you find that?
I actually saw it at Walmart.
Shut up.
That I was buying some shit. I had to get some shit from Walmart. I'm like, you know what? Let me go to the electronics section real quick. And I'm like, I looked at that shit because I think it was like the 30th. It's the 30th anniversary. Because it came out. Because I believe it came out in '95.
That's what's up.
And I was just like, you know what? I gotta get it. I'm go ahead and get it.
That's what's up. I got a Sade album.
Ooh, I love Sade.
Yeah, I got some good ones. But they're all R&B for sure. So, oh no, I'm lying. I got an Elvis album, but that's because that was before. Listen,
before you knew.
Please stop.
I'm about to be real judgy. I'll be like, hey.
Please stop. Please.
I'm about to be judgy
as
hell.
When I was a kid, okay, I really need you to listen and
put
understand.
The shades down. I had to put the shades down on this one.
Please listen. When I was a kid, I really did love Elvis, okay? And I really loved like the Rat Pack, and I was like really obsessed with like, I don't know, stuff like that at the time. So yeah, I can't explain it, but I didn't know the history of it at that time. Now, as I got older, of course, I don't fuck with him like that. However, I have the album still hanging on to memories of my childhood of when I was an idiot.
I personally wasn't a fan.
Good times.
I personally wasn't a fan of Elvis.
I can understand that.
Even before I found out.
I can understand that.
I never was a fan personally.
I can understand. Because going back and looking and listening to his music and his sound and stuff like that, I don't know why I liked him either. Because it's not as soulful or as like, I don't know. It just doesn't do it for me, I guess, as it did when I was a kid. Maybe it was just like really.
Yeah, you gotta find the originators and listen to their version.
Yeah. But see, that was the whole point of Elvis. He was like for the kids. And
that's fair too, though. Yeah.
They were saying that he was just like less raunchy, and I'm not going to say, well, he was also less black, obviously, but some of the rock artists they were saying at the time was just doing too much on stage. But I thought that was funny because then they also didn't like what Elvis started doing, all the hip movements and stuff like that. Like his moves were considered too raunchy too. So I don't know, that was weird. But
yeah.
I know they said that about Little Richard. Like, he did too much. He was too much type of thing. And too black, obviously.
Imagine them niggas saw Lil Nas X.
They would lose their mind.
They lose their fucking shit.
Yeah, music has definitely changed a lot now. I still think it's going in a really good direction, but it's changed a lot.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, it's definitely some good shit out here still. So
absolutely, I love them. All right, let's get out of here, y'all. I want to thank y'all so much for tuning in to another episode of Sippin' and Vibin'. We was a little late today, so we went a little bit longer. You feel us?
That's all right.
So much, yeah.
It's good content.
Facts.
Y'all love it. Y'all love it regardless. Y'all still love it.
Thanks. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Make sure you come back next week for another Sippin' and Vibin' as we review these rock albums. Yes. I'm excited.
Also, just a slight plug. Miss JLH will be on our podcast this Friday, 7 p.m. It's the end of International Women's Month, so we're gonna be talking about women MCs, women rappers, and talking about our favorite verses from such rappers. So stay tuned for that.
Yay!
Going live on YouTube and Twitch. Hip Hop Vibes the podcast. It's like a Tribe Called Quest. You got to say the whole thing.
Yes. And you can also catch my show at do I want to go to streaming at the same time as y'all? I guess I was. I was going to stream at the same time.
Oh, yeah, you're doing streaming at the same time. What time it starts at what?
7:30.
Oh, 7:30.
Like 30 minutes later. Yeah, I'll still stream.
Just put on 2 screens. You'll be all right. Y'all be all right. Have 2 tabs open. 2 tabs.
Facts. I'm your girl, Miss JLH from We Don't Sip Tea, We Drink Wine.
It's your boy AJ from Hip Hop Vibes the podcast.
And this has been Sippin' and Vibin'. We out. Peace.